Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on mainly Bitcoin. I think today, maybe a few hours, but yeah, hope you're doing very well. Hope you had a very nice weekend because yes, I was on vacation last week. Microphone normally, by the way, yes, should be working well, perfect. We've got a lovely price action, not gonna lie, went into the second target here we have planned, and we've got a lovely bounce with a bit of a complex approach of this target on a lower time frame. You can see here, for example, we go below the support, we flip into resistance, we fake the drop, we come back above, flip into support, and get the big continuation to the upside. Again, if you pay attention to what this level approach is, okay, you go below, flip into resistance, fake the drop, you reclaim, flip into support, and bam, 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 get the continuation. I'm not sure I have the screenshot right now of this kind of approach, but I mean, if you can find out this on the website, well, in the MOONCHARTS course, for example. I'm not sure I have the screenshot here. Well, no, this is not this approach. Well, anyways, you have this. Well, there you go. Here it is. You have this one here. Go above, flip into support, fake the pump, come back below, flip into resistance. Just take this to the opposite, and you will see this is doing the exact approach here. So this is pretty perfect, not gonna lie. Again, I have no idea about what was the data, all of this. I was not there in the time, so yeah, was off basically for a week. Just updated a few levels yesterday on my side because I came back home yesterday, so I updated a few levels here already, so I'm not spending like 30 minutes in front of you updating some levels. But yeah, that's it otherwise. So yeah, big bounce from the second target here, so bit of a bounce also from the first one, but overall bigger bounce from the second target plan. We did not reach the path control. I was a little bit below here, so it was this point of control. Yeah, because we have been holding the first one. I mean, the big target here. So pretty cool reclaim. We don't have, well, we have a first. Now the market structure change will be really this. And overall, to be fair, the best will be this. We don't have the market structure change. We'll see next with the wave if we have anything good. But yeah, I will explain myself and the process. I already have an idea of what I'm going to do here based on if we lose something. Anyways, before to explain everything, let's go and update the chart. So weekly level, we do have one normally. Boom, weekly. We are the 30, so tomorrow we have the monthly levels. Okay, no daily. Oh, by the way, I noticed something pretty interesting. Look at it. So this is a test. Okay, this is a free software. If you go on the 30 minutes, for example, let's make it full screen. You have to double click. Yeah, Control F. Right. And this is a paid software. Okay. The reason why I went to ATAS. Look at this. Okay, we are now basically, when was that? 23 of June. Well, it was 1 week ago. Okay, that was 1 week ago, literally. So this is a full order flow on MOONCHARTS. And on Monday, last week, you can see here you have a gap there. It's been a week, there is still a gap there, you still don't have data here. So for example, it means basically, so between midnight to 6 AM, basically you have some data missing. So it means that for the daily negative path controls, you have some data missing. By the way, the camera is a bit... maybe it's better, yeah, there you go. So between, well, yeah, for the DNPOC, you have some data missing. For the daily TPOs, you have some data missing. For all of this, you have some data missing. And a week later, you have some data missing. Okay, so if you go now on ATAS, for example, you don't have these kind of things, and moreover, this software is absolutely free. You can see here, between midnight, so here, and 6 AM, you have all the data. How crazy is this? This is again something pretty crazy. So when you take the the levels from MOONCHARTS, you have some data missing, so you don't even have the right levels. This is just pretty crazy, and you have to pay the software. I mean, I just cannot understand such thing. Yeah. Anyways, so let's update the levels now here. So we have, I already updated a few levels before here. Wait, what? Because refresh. Wait, what? There is let's go with 14 days. And the ticks are good. 200. What was the ticks? Let me see. Just 2 seconds. I load up Exoshell just to get the ticks off my old template there. Just want to see the ticks I was using on the naked session path control templates here, because yesterday when I updated my levels, we've got a naked session path control below here, and now it's not here anymore. So I'm like, what? Like here, for example, you can see this was not taken from Exochart. That's the problem. Otherwise, we'll have the one here, Origin 2440. The hell is this? That's so weird. I mean, I didn't update it on the main computer, but yeah, it's 200. Right, let's get rid of that then. 12440. So let me just I have to check on my small laptop because that's pretty weird. Don't know why I've got a. Anyways, I don't know. I'll have a look at this. We're in 7220. Took 22. Oh, come on. Good. $108 620. Okay, 30 minutes. So here we have two TPOs, Origin 1225, Origin 5325. Yeah, I don't know what I've done yesterday, but anyways, and we have, well, no TPO. We have hit the TPO. Per high, we have a pull low, a pull low, a pull low, and a good one. So all these lows here are pro lows, basically. Be nice to swipe this, and then we have a good low, and then we have a good low. Okay. All right. Anyways, so no TPO and the NPOC is here. Then we have a look. I changed the key for full screen. Don't know why it's a little bit buggy now. Origin 1950, and Origin 5050. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at the ticks one. Origin Void. Have one here. Okay, we don't care. And the other one here is this 106,500. Boom. And otherwise, that's it. Just gonna have a look here at the TIX 50. Yeah, okay, good. Perfect. And let's have a look at the weekly naked point of control. If the control F can work, that will be nice. There we go. 107,500. That's really high. Yeah, again, this is, we don't really care about this, to be honest. It's tapped already. I don't care, to be honest. Let me just see here on the TIX 1. And otherwise, just gonna pop out the chat real quick while waiting for this thing to load. Good morning to you all. You switched over to ATAS. Yes. Yeah, I'm not even, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not even looking at ExoCharts, to be honest with you. I'm not even looking at this. You have a great reason again. You can see on Monday, on the 23, you've got like some data missing for 6 hours, and a week later, and you're paying this software, you have to get a subscription to use this software, you still have this data missing, so you have some wrong data at the low here. This is just absolutely crazy. So this one is free. Well, there are a few bugs, of course, nothing is perfect, but compared to ExoCharts, you don't have some data issues, the data are reliable, so I mean, and this one is free. This is just pretty crazy. So yeah, move it on ATAS fully. To be fair, I'm not even checking anymore the levels on ExoCharts now. Yeah, I will just use ExoCharts to compare the monthly naked path control when we'll get a new one, because the problem is you don't have a monthly time frame on ATAS. You have to go on a weekly time frame and add some monthly TPO, so the ticks are a bit different, so I will have to find which ticks are the good ones. But otherwise, once I have done this, well, no ExoCharts anymore for me. Good morning, mate. Hope you're doing great, mate. We're in 8,500. A naked session path control here. Or maybe I deleted something here. I don't know. What was that naked point of control? A trade contour. I've heard about it. You got some people talking about this in the Discord server. Who was this already? And I did test it, but the problem is I have a specific order flow view personally. For example, let's get, oh wow, on the TIX one it's that low. Alright, in 1561. Just adding this very quick. Oh, I said 101, 561. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have a specific order flow view, and so I don't like the view on quant. I will change back the key because it seems very buggy with the Control F. Anyways, so I have a specific order flow view, and for example, the open interest I'm used to get bars like this. On Quantor, you only have a line going up or down, so it's okay to be fair, but I mean it's much more easier to read this with bars like this increasing or decreasing than checking if, for example, a bar here or here is increasing or decreasing. I mean, is going up, a line is going up or down. It's much more complex to see on a lower time frame, and I really use the order flow personally, the open interest to trade personally. So to get a line, it's not the best for me. Okay, I really like the bars and increasing, decreasing. So maybe if we get that at some point I will move there, but for now we don't, and so yeah, that's a bit of a problem for me. I prefer to get bars like this, and so ATAS is doing a great job, and to be fair, I have got no real big issue with ATAS, just small bugs, like for example here the control F, but I mean I just changed the key, so I don't know why he's doing this. Maybe there is another key or something in the map key. But yeah, Quantor, so I did test it, but I'm not enjoying so much the order flow view personally. This one is looking more like ExoCharts, and I'm more used to this software ExoCharts still. So yeah, this one is the one is looking more like ExoCharts. So I prefer this one personally. But again, it depends on your trading style. What do you need exactly? All of this. But yeah, I know that personally for me, ATAS is a bit better. Based on the view and the display of everything, I do prefer this. But yeah. So yeah, I did test it now. But the order flow, I prefer ATAS. Anyways, boom. So yeah, this is the updated chart here with the levels. So what do we have here? Well, first of all, so we've got the reclaim, you know, of the range low. We've got a reclaim next. If you pull this on the right, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We got the reclaim of the value low. If you reclaim the value low, this is a sign of strength. So you look for the path control, and normally the value high. So now we can look for a short around this value high. You can see we are at the value high, so a loss of it will be a bit bearish. Again, you can see we lost this value high before. We didn't got some crazy reversal, but this was happening. No, we can. Okay, so it's fine. But yeah, for me now a loss of it, and it will not really be a loss of this. That will be a loss of the previous uptrend. There you go. Point of control. If we do break this point of control, well, break it, look for this zone here. That's why I did this draw yesterday on my site. You can basically look for this zone. Okay, you have the value low plus a nice confluence here. You have the range point of control plus a DNPOC and a TPO here. So this is a very good target. Yeah. That's just a very good target. That's it. And if we do break this, well, we are going to see 102,500 at least next with the value low basically of the wall range. Okay, and we'll have a few bigger levels below here, so we might get a little bit. We might go a little bit below here. Yeah, you can see we'll have a nice zone of confidence down there too, but this one is a little bit better. This is the next long trade basically. If we have to go really more down, but yeah, this is you can see here, this is a quite big zone between 102,500 down to 101,000 basically. So yeah, big zone. We'll have to see what approach we're doing in there, what data we're having, but yeah, for now this one is the best long, and you can I'm going to take short here. Okay, I did took the short here if you remember. Took profit 1, and next I took profit, and I fully closed it almost on the around there because I was still having the alerts on my side even on vacation. And well, this was a big support, so I didn't want to manage anything. I didn't took my computer or whatever, so I just closed because that was a big support, or well 75% of the trade. And next I've got stopped out with a stop loss, stop profit, I can't remember where exactly, but yeah, did took profit, some nice profit down there. And so now I'm not in any longer, nothing. Yeah, I was on vacation, didn't want to spend some time on the chart, just wanted to enjoy the vacation basically. But anyway, so yeah, the short trade can be basically, so I will have a look at the order flow now, but the best way to get a loss of the point of control and a flip to resistance of it, of course they'll give us the short entry. Now yeah, a loss of the point of control with trench, again depending if I have some big absorption. No, I don't know if I have some absorption right now. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't. So yeah, I would say a loss of the point of control will be a short trade activated for me. Again, a short trade here, I would like to see a loss of this point of control with either a continuation on a lower time frame with no bullish market structure change, for example, on a 1 minute. If we just get a breakout here with some strength, for example, with shorts not absorbed, this is bearish, so that will be a short for me. now the premise we're taking some lows, so we can stop a lot of longs too. So if we get a big degree of the open interest, for example, this is normal. In that case, I just want to see that we are holding below here. As simple as that. If we do so, for me that's a short trade. I will take this short, and I will target this. I am aware of we can do a fake out of the loss of the path control, so to speak. We can just come below here, just take that previous bottom, okay, of this low time frame range, basically take this low and reclaim and blah 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 in reverse. Possible, reclaim the path control, flip into support, and boom, come back above. If we do get this reclaim of the path control, I'm gonna close the short basically. Okay, but otherwise, yeah, that will be for me a short trade. If we lose this path control, we will target this full range here, point of control, so around basically 105,500 down to this value low, well, the DNPOC basically. Okay, this is the next target. This will be a lovely plan. Again, we can go a little bit below here to really scare some people, make them all bearish, and come back up above, and there it goes. So swipe this low here, take a few stops. So we can extend that a little bit. Again, we don't know where is going to be placed the stop loss. We need a low here. Allow me the time to determine this. Yeah, that is a plan, and if we don't get this loss of the point of control, then we are going to remain above, and we can just, well, again, look for a, I'm gonna plan some lower time frame targets here to look for a short trade. Okay, some retest targets. I'm gonna share this in Discord, but for now we don't have the full move down, so we cannot plan this. Yeah, so this is a plan basically for now. Nothing more to add on Bitcoin, to be honest with you. Maybe the resistance now. We are in the resistance. Okay. There are no real other resistance here above, to be honest with you. I'm interested in a short trade. Reason for this is, by the way, I don't know where is this value high. Normally we're above already. Ah, okay. There you go. This is the reason why we rejected here. Yeah. Look. This. So you have the range here. Okay, you've got the range value high. So yeah, basically the resistance is this. And here you have the latest downtrend value high. Come on, just here, there you go. And yeah, so you have the full range value high, and you have the latest downtrend here, value high. You can see here, this one is a little bit much more respected, to be honest with you. As always, we have to be aware of the zone, and we just have to trade the zone basically. So yeah, that's a resistance at the moment. This was happening at night, so I was sleeping here, but yeah, loss of the path control will activate the short, and yeah, higher resistance. I'm not seeing any resistance, to be fair. We have a swing through pan here we can look for. Okay, swing through pan, so take the highs, come back down directly. We can go above and get some rejection, but at that point, to be honest with you, I'm not interested in any short trade. We are above all the value highs. This is extremely bullish in that case. So I'm not gonna look for any short trade above here unless we go for a new all-time high. That's it. So yeah, that is a plan. And yeah, for a long we have so this support here. Okay, and otherwise we have this wall zone, as I said. If we lose that, we can look for a new low in that case, and so we can look for a swing through pan fail auction, or we can look for the big range point of control, so to speak. This wall range here, path control. So from the very beginning here to the end, boom, of the path control around 96,000 basically. Okay, so yeah, that is it for Bitcoin on the for the levels. Now let's go on the wave. So on the wave, it was here, if I'm correct. This is what we had planned. So we was looking for a double EXY. I know a lot of people was looking for an ABC zigzag down here, because the simple reason was we've got 5 ways down before, and so I was looking here for some 5 ways down instead of a triple wave. Well, for me this was a double EXY XNZ, so this was not an ABC zigzag 5 ways correction 5 ways. It was a correction. The reason why I was looking for this triple wave down. Didn't touch it anything here. This just played out absolutely perfectly. We was looking here, you know, for a possible bigger triple wave in this, then come back down. It depends basically of how far this push up could go. Unable to go really higher, so we take this top there and we just get the latest drop. And I checked a few things yesterday, but if I'm correct, no. All right. Yeah, no, you did not really bounce it off the 1-to-1 fib time, I thought. And you did bounce it from the 1-to-1, yeah, correction. There we go. You can see here 1-to-1 of the extension, 2 of this double EXY. Lovely. And so this was for me an ABC zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, 1, 2. This might. Yes, this is an ending. That's why we started with a triple wave, by the way. So this is pink. Look at this. I was like, because that's why here I was possibly looking for, again, depending on how far this rise was going, for a possible bigger wave, because here you have 5 waves, correction. If you want to go down here, you have to create some 5 waves. So it was either an ending, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a wedge basically to the downside, either a 5 waves impulsive, so basically, well, you don't have this here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So either a wedge, either an impulsive. If you start here down with a triple wave, so an ABC zigzag, you're going to do an ending next. So that's the reason why we have done this. A, B, well, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Approximately like this, I would say. So you have this ending here in the C wave. That's very nice. Yeah, because I did not really check the chart here. I mean, this past price action, but now it makes sense. That's cool. Very cool. Anyways, and so yeah, since then, so we've got these nice wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just wondering here, because we did took the highs now. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Well, I will take the case that we are in a bigger triple wave like this. Is it possible? $105, 500. Nice. Sorry. All right. Valid. Yeah, well, this is what I'm looking at most likely, to be honest. So we've got some 5 ways up on the reclaim. Problem is now we took the highs once, but I'll still look for a longer correction. So a rejection of the 38.2. Why here the 38.2? Because it's not the 618, basically MC extension. First of all, is a 38.2, simply because the wave 3 was less than the 1618. So in that case, you pull the extension 2 from the wave 1 root to the wave 3 top to the wave 4 bottom. The first target is a 38.2, and the last max target is a 1618, and not the 2618 anymore. So here, 38.2 rejection, matching the Valera highs resistance. And so yeah, you have this wave 1. I mean, 5 waves up, first of all, the blue 5 waves here. So either a wave 1, either an A wave, then you have a B or a 2, and then you have a C, or a bigger 3, 4, 5 here to the upside. And this is what is preferred. Okay, so again, we can do an ABC zigzag here. So let's pick, for example, here, you have a double EXY, you do another triple wave to the upside, and you can go with a bigger correction like this. Possible, but yeah, it depends on the strength when we break the all-time high. All of this, we cannot know this yet, so we have to get the order for in the time. So yeah, for now these are 2 configurations, looking for a correction pullback to continue up. with possibly this plan. Again, I'm not shorting now, I'm shorting if we lose the point of control, and I will close the trade if we come back above or whatever. Well, we'll get a reclaim of the point of control basically to enter maybe another trade later on a retest or something, at least with a bit of a higher entry. Yeah, so that is a plan for Bitcoin basically. Wait here, and just to maybe talk a bit about the higher time frame here, not necessarily looking for a big impulsive like this to the upside because it's a little bit too bullish. I don't like to be too bullish at the highs like this. I will find on, because I just came back yesterday, so I didn't really got time to check out everything. I did this, for example, and updated a few levels, but nothing more. So we'll have a look at this count again. I've got a week off, so I will try to count this again and find another count. But yeah, this was a very long correction, so it's really looking like this. But well, we'll see. Anyways, I will count this again and see if I find anything else, basically. So yeah, Bitcoin we're done, and the alts basically. So we've got the bit of a bigger move down here on the ETH BTC pair. We are basically at the bottom of the range, still into the green box. Okay, we just went to the low, to the bottom of the range basically. So we was looking for a BO for a wave 2. Okay, so yeah, let's get rid of this time. So yeah, the plan is the plan. We look for the wave 2 or the B, and now I don't know if we do have 5 waves to the upside, but whoa, this is one, two, yeah, it's valid. Can get like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crazy 5 ways, but anyways. And so yeah, if we get the 5 ways up here again, there is nothing that is confirming that this is bullish. It can still be just an ABC zigzag and drop again. Okay, as it can be, possibly, if we are lucky, a wave 1, 2, and there you go, 3, 4, 5, and then you're gonna create hopefully another bigger wave 1, 2, and pump it up and get the bull market. So you can see we still have a lot of things to do before to get a bull market. You can try to be aggressive on the outs, it's really up to you. Personally, I'm not going to, unless we really see some sign of strength on the ETH BTC pair, because as soon as Ether is bearish, everything is going to be bearish, or 90% of the all outs are going to be bearish. So yeah, I'm gonna remain patient for the sign of strength. So yeah, that is a plan. I'm just gonna wait for the sign of strength on this, and if we do get a sign of strength, well, we're going to get the bigger move on the other outs. But for example here, for now we have a triple wave. Again, it can be a bigger correction into a wave 1, 2 to then make a wave, bam, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, best is to wait for some confirmations, because you could do this also here. Okay, look for high. Oh my god, we get a pump, so it's time to go long. You will get wrecked. You could get another entry here. You will get wrecked. It's not very useful. Although you have to plan some really close take profit, like what we have done here. It was here, if I'm correct. It was here with a long trade. You plan some take profits. Yeah, it was this one here. You've got a long from here up to the anchorage. You open another. It was a very low path control. Can't remember exactly. But yeah, basically, so you have to really take profit early. Oops, I did the ABC zigzag. So yeah, still we need some confirmation on the outs. Yeah, that's it. Maybe we can go on. Oh wow, yeah, this is very nice. Still in the short, by the way. That's lovely. Anyways, Ethereum, because I recorded an update. Yeah, there we go. I recorded an update. Other TAs, Ethereum. So the last update was not on the website. It was here. Yeah, so this was the 2 longs I've got, and I changed it to only 1 or not? No. Okay. So, yeah, so this was the 2 longs basically I've got on my chart here. Here. So yeah, rejection of the resistance, and you've got, so, well, you've got two longs basically from this swing through pan, encourage you up, and this range, the old range low. Still, you can see getting super well respected here. Here, oops. Here, I mean, this is pretty cool, and even here, that's pretty nice. So yeah, you got this lovely first long trade. The other one was really below here, but if I'm correct, yeah, this value low shifted down here. So in any case, this is only long. If we come back down here, I'm not liking this long trade anymore. So this is only a good long trade here. So yeah, congrats if you took the long. Very nice, lovely one. Yeah, that's pretty nice, lovely. And so yeah, with the wave was looking for a possible bigger correction into the B or the wave 2. It happened. You can see here we've got a, well, double EXY ABC flight's not really a problem here. There you go. So yeah, correction. So more likely a double EXY by the way. And with a bounce off the 1618. How good is that? Look at this. It sucks I missed all the longs because I was on vacation, but well. Yeah, you can see a perfect 1618. So again, we have the potential of going higher. Due to this, I like this a lot. That was the plan basically. I was looking for a bigger triple wave before to go higher here, or directly a hold of the market structure. Look at the inner continuation up, but we didn't. So we've got a bigger correction. I was looking for a correction to go higher. So now, yeah, we are just. I mean, I'm just going to stick to the plan, looking for a C or looking for a way 3A to the upside. As simple as that. That's it. So yeah, let's see if we can get this trench now on the ETH-BTC pair on Ethereum. If we do so, that's nice. That's very nice. Again, it can just end up in an ABC zigzag here to continue the drop. We need some confirmation on the ETH-BTC pair, really the market structure change and all of this. So yeah, let's keep a close eye on this, and let's see how it goes in the next following days. Yeah, good. So let me just have a look at the chat because I didn't check it that for a while. Have you tried? No, I'd already answered that. ITS is a rumored to have nice, that's cool. I don't use Mac at all, but that's pretty cool. Can I switch the open interest to a line, basically? That's the question, right? Burst to line? Yeah, here. Oh, you burst into line. Not sure, but I maybe... Bars. Oh wait, these are candles. No, you don't have it, but maybe with any of these. Yeah, you can see I have a line here. Not sure what. Current instrument is not supported. Right, I don't know why. Well, this is a line. Maybe this one. I don't know. But in the open interest here, the indicator, you don't have it. Oh wow, just 11 million came in here. That's pretty crazy. Question is, am I taking a short now, or you've got some coming before? Nah, let's remain patient. Yeah, so I did not I did not test it before to do this, first of all, but checking right now, I don't know, it looks like it's not possible. In a Windows emulator, but I'm on an after a week. Stability was not good. Oh well, yeah, that's a problem of emulators, to be honest. Well, some are good, but yeah. Was for yeah, well, Contour. That's a problem also why I didn't at first wanted to move from Exo, because for a while I was saying that I wanted to at some point go away, because some few things really made me crazy. But the problem is the display is really something I was used to, and yeah, the problem is you get used to a software, so to learn a new one, it's pretty complex. It takes some time. You have to get used to the new software and all of this. This one really looking like Exo, so this is much better. You have of course a few different things to learn still, but yeah. Well, to be fair, it's just time. Just time to get used to the software. Yeah. Yeah. For me, this is how I view it. Not necessarily more complex, but different display, different way to approach the things in the software, so you have to learn how to do all of this, but yeah. But yeah, I don't really like the old view. Yeah, this was between you. Yeah, that's right. You have the free version on ExoCharts with the daily, weekly, monthly time frame. So yeah, that's cool. You can get the levels from here. You're right. But I mean, you can see you can get the A-test levels. These are better levels than ExoCharts actually. For now, I mean, for now these are better levels. For example, the DNPOCs and TPOs are much more well respected on A-test than ExoCharts. So yeah, no, I'm really not doing anything anymore on ExoCharts. Yeah. Do you have any news today? Yeah, where about this, right? No, tomorrow we do have some news, as I'm going to be live on Wednesday. I'm going to say this now. So we'll have some news tomorrow at 4 PM UTC plus 2. Yeah, just something to be aware of. It's not today, it is tomorrow. So yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you have been able to trade Bitcoin good, the right way, with the support I gave you in the last updates. And yeah, let's just crush a chart. Have a brilliant day ahead, and catch you all in this call, otherwise on a Wednesday for the next daily update. Take care, have a nice one. Cheers.